Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on Dimensions End Entropy Tier 14, and for this one I'm going to be bringing a party of Alisaie, Quistis and Hope with an Ifrit summon. So I did actually clear this once before and I used a party of Squall, I think Quistis and Raijin with a Shiva summon. And of course Squall has his burst weapon, and my game plan there was pretty much to play keep away the whole time and make the most of Raijin's paralysis, which is extremely useful, by the way. I'm starting to see why he's like such a budget hero for Lufenia, to be honest, because like you play with turn cheaters, or you play with speed advantage with Shiva and Quistis, and you can use paralysis quite a lot. But even with that, it was a very tight clear. As you can see, it was 97 turns out of 105, which is all sorts of nastiness. And the enemies on this quest do not fuck around. They are absolutely diabolical. We have we have the bloody Scorpion over here, which loves to spam HP attacks constantly. We have the bird, which puts up all sorts of, like, it puts up brave shields and peppers you with all sorts of bullshit, and if you kill the Scorpion first then it enrages. And we've got the lovely CPU boss over here, which is even worse because you can't really damage it until you take away the side nodes, but then you kill the healing node and then it's just going to start spamming you with HP attacks, and it's awful. It's genuinely awful. So what I'm going to be trying to do instead is, Alisaie's just got her rework and her realization, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be using her in any higher tiers, so I want to give her a bit of a spotlight here. So I'll be using her instead. And I'm bringing along Hope instead of anyone else, because Hope has his Crystal 65, which reduces HP damage taken, so I'm hoping that's going to be enough to skirt by, but I mean, now that I say it out loud, it probably isn't. I should maybe bring someone else in for Quistis, but I don't know. I'm going to try this and I'm going to see how it goes. If it goes really terribly, then maybe I can bring in Raijin again and see how that goes instead. Of course, I'm bringing Ifrit summon because the enemies are absolutely chunky. They do the defense, especially on the final wave, gets really high. So, okay. Unfortunately, I am on one reset so far because, well, let's just put it this way: the bird will put up a bravery shield that is almost impossible to break unless you actually push it off as a debuff. And then the Scorpion just ended up sort of, the Scorpion used its laser and then the bird got a turn right afterwards, and then that's just all kinds of awfulness that no one wants to have to deal with. So I'm going to be trying to focus on getting this thing down. And I have to point out, like, by the way, that Alice's turn rate is just absolutely criminal. Like, look at this nonsense. Absolutely crazy. So I'm going to be focusing. I'm not going to be using Enchanted Redoublement all that much, or Redoublement. And whenever it comes to stuns, I'm going to have to hit the Scorpion because, as we can see, this thing is like almost immune to it. It would be immune if it wasn't for her Imperil debuff. So let's get up a laser whip over. Turn rate down. That has. Death down, that does not have turn rate down, so let's stick that with turn rate down as well. And of course what we want to try and aim to do is whenever Alisaie has her dual cast buff active, we want to try and use a skill with Hope, so that will extend it to 2 turns. So I will actually stick the defense down debuff on A over here as well. Let's just spread the love a little bit. Okay, so now that's put up its Brave Shield, so that's basically going to be impossible to actually do any Brave Shaving to, so we're just going to ignore that thing for now, and we're just going to like rotate over here to the Scorpion, do damage while we can. So what we want to try and aim to do is to push off the buffs on the bird by using Quistis and Hope. And that way we should be able to push the shield off, and we should be good to go. So that's not going to be HP attack, but the next one is for sure. So I would really love to use the EX here, but I'm going to hit it with this to put on the defense down, so that will push the shield off, and it doesn't push the shield off. All right, that's epic. That's awesome. Okay, fine. That's how we're going to play it now, is it? All right. Didn't quite go to plan. Quistis needs to push this shield off with this, otherwise we're screwed. Okay, she did. Nice, we're not screwed. Combo. Let's get a buff extension on there. There we go, lovely damage. Oof, that's going to hurt. We'll have to heal that back up over time. Slightly worried about how the last wave is going to go with the Brave Shaving. So I'm pretty much just going full burst mode here with these guys. Every buff extension I can. We just want to try and get that bird dead, because it seems like the Scorpion's going to be much less of a problem than I thought it was going to be. So that's got turn rate down and speed down on it. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. So hopefully A will not take an instant turn, because if it does, Quistis is in severe danger. Okay, we're good, we're good. Definitely need to put Hope's Crystal 65 on her though. And last resort for a bit of extra healing. And Quistis should no longer die. I mean, I could actually just completely kill A over here, but I don't want to do that. Actually, that would actually be a very good idea. Why don't I want to do it? Let's just do that. Okay, excellent. Well, that went even better than I thought. I didn't even need to use Hope's ability. Let's put up the defense drop. That's gonna hurt. Okay. We're okay though, thankfully. I'm just going all in with Alisaie. Like, if you've got any questions about what rotation I'm using, just leave them in the comments or something. I don't want to explain what I'm doing every goddamn turn, you know what I mean? So it keeps rotating through these battle programs, and this one is pretty tanky. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've got all the debuffs on it that we can, unfortunately. No! Oh my god! Remumis saved my life! I am not going to reset for that. Like, I should have died there, but you know what? We take the lucky misses where we can get them. Because otherwise we'll be here for a while. Oh god. God, this is going so much smoother than when I used Squall. Like, Alisaie really is an absolute demon. I cannot overstate how strong she is. Okay, well there goes the defense buff, so this should become even easier. Every time she gets a dual cast, we extend it. And then let's do this for now. Like clockwork. Oof! Didn't expect that either. Let's pop one of these. Okay, there we go. And there goes wave number 2. That is so much easier than using Squall. Like, when I say that Alisaie is better with her EX Plus than a lot of LD characters, I wasn't lying. That's no exaggeration. That is the honest to God truth. And Yeah, she's something else, alright. Okay, so on this wave, we have to take out the left node first, because that is the defense node, and that is what does the healing. So if we don't take this thing out, then it is going to heal B every turn, and we're not going to make any meaningful progress. And even worse is the fact that B takes reduced HP damage while these things are up, as you just saw. So that's even worse. Well, I don't feel like getting broken here, so I'm just going to bravery attack. Ow. Okay. Of course, the other problem is that it becomes extremely tanky. Like, B becomes extremely tanky as soon as you take out... B becomes extremely tanky as soon as you take out the side nodes. In fact, like, after each one of these that you take out, its defense just gets exponentially higher. So what I think I'm going to do here is... I think I'm going to do nothing. I think I'm just going to do a raw last resort. That worked out better than I expected. I'm running a little bit low on the old skills for Alisaie, so I want to be careful. There we go. Now it is pretty much an all-out assault on B. That is what we are going to do. So I want to have a stone here so that Hope can extend. Buff from Alisaie. Let's extend it. And also get the defense drop as well. And we're going to try and ignore A to the best of our ability. So in order to do that, I'm going to go straight into the summon. And I'm just going to monopolize the summon as Alisaie, I don't care. The more damage we do, the better. Oh, get a load of that battery. Simply glorious. So I know that I can extend her free skills here, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, let's use Thunder. And yep, let's use Fire. It's time to, the time has come to unload our skill 2s. So for stun we're giving you a free skill, so let's use that. And then yes, I can extend it again. I think that's her EX, so that's why I'm bravery attacking here. It does have brave cashback, dependent on how much damage you do. Excellent. So that thing did me a favour by breaking Alisaie, because it let me extend her free skills again. Okay. So the arrow. To combo. She's going to get another free skill off of the stone. She didn't get instant turn rate, which is epic, so I can use this. And I'll use this, because honestly, why not? And that should take out the CPU, and then Alisaie gets another turn. And she should be able to deal with A pretty effectively. And even if she doesn't, we've got Hope's Crystal 65 active, so we're not going to die. There we go. And that's pretty much over. Well, it's not over, but it's pretty much over. You know what? Let's do this. And let's pelt it with one of these. Oh, that finish! How's about that? Haha! Excellent! So that is going to be my second and definitive clear of Dimensions End Tier 14. I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope you maybe found it somewhat useful, or at the very least maybe a little bit entertaining. And that being said, that is all until the next video. Take care and goodbye.